Oh, hello, Naresh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Only, yeah, basically, I just woke up, so that's why I'm not turning the camera on. Let me just go to the washroom, wash my face, and then I'll call you like in 2 minutes, okay? Oh,
Okay.
by the way,
Yeah.
we can stay on this call, okay? Stay on this call. Just wait for me. I'll wash my face and I'll come back to you, yeah? Just stay on this call.
Okay. I'll be waiting
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah. Just wait for me. Okay, Vladimir, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
You can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just woke up, man.
Yeah, how
Okay.
are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll show you my street, okay? I'll show you my street. I'm on
Oh,
upstairs right now.
okay.
This is the balcony that we have. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I see.
And this is the street. You see, there are trees everywhere. There are so many wires as well. Can you see?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so many trees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the street. I thought I can show you. Do you see the street?
Yeah.
Vladimir? Yeah. It must be different for you, yeah?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you hear me? I was just saying it must be very different for you.
Yeah, it's a different location.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's very interesting. And did you see how many trees we have in the middle of the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't expect to see so many trees.
There were no trees like about 5, 7 years ago. There were no trees in our whole area, and then we started this campaign, and everyone started growing like one tree in front of the house.
Uh,
And right now, the whole street has like how so many trees.
is it fruits trees? Or
Can you repeat the
uh
question?
is it
Vladimir?
trees with fruits or just
No, no, no.
without fruits?
No. They are not fruit trees without fruit. Basically, they are like a special type of trees that are very good for the shadow. They
Yeah,
spread very well because in here we also have the problem of too much heat. So these trees have so many benefits, especially the shadow benefits,
yeah,
like just to like protect us from the sun, like that.
yeah. I understand.
You understand? For example,
Yes.
okay, there is one tree. It's a very big one that me and my uncle kind of planted, and right now it protects our grocery store from all two sides, from the sun. Yeah, the whole day when the sun is out, this tree protect like our sun. Sorry, protect the store from the sun, and there is like a shadow always, and there is no direct sun coming towards the store. You
Yes, I
see?
understand. Like umbrella, then the trees grow.
Exactly.
It makes a
Yeah. That's
shadow.
that's the idea, and which is why we specially grow these trees. Right
Eh,
now,
yeah,
almost every house has like one in front of them.
very interesting
That's
tradition.
very good. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good, and it is same like for the whole street. Maybe I will find like a video. There's a video of the whole our whole street. Like there are just trees and trees.
Uh, in my street, very popular uh, apricot. You know this fruit?
Can you repeat that, please?
Uh, apricot. This is
Just wait for me. It's
yeah.
loud. Uh, okay, now you can say, please.
Mm. You know apricot?
Yeah, apricot is a fruit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's very popular in my street. Uh,
Okay. So you guys have apricot trees in
yeah.
your street.
I also
Ah,
have
that,
apricot tree, but but
Okay. It
but,
must
but
be
not
good.
outside in backyard. But many people has apricots in outside the street, outside fence. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Sorry. You know, very funny situation. What happened? I just washed my face, and there is some water in the beard. You know this. When we
Yeah.
wash the face, even if we clean it, some water stay in the beard. So one drop from the water in the beard fell, and it muted my camera. Then my camera was muted. I did not realize I was speaking to you. So I was
Yeah.
just saying that when you are having a walk in the street, you can have like a free apricot, without any problem.
Yeah. Uh, many people don't uh, collect these apricots, and
Hmm.
they just in a trees, and everyone uh,
Hmm.
can can take to can take these apricots
Hmm.
to himself.
You know, it's very interesting. It's kind of a common thing here when you are very young, when you are like 10 years old, 12 years old. So, because I live in a village, like a countryside,
Yeah.
so there are so many fruit plants, sorry, fruit trees, like, some mangoes are very common in my part of the world. So mango trees are very big, so
Yes.
some people have mango trees or something like that, or some other berries, or okay. So it's very common that you, as young, kids, 10 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old, you would go and try to steal the fruits from people's trees, like, the trees that are in like the middle of the fields or something, And sometimes the farmers catch you, They come to your parents and they tell your parents what you did, and it's very funny story, They complain. And like in my case, I did not do it much, but I do remember a few times I went with some other kids to do this, and we had some fun. But at the same time, my older cousin, I have a cousin who is 4 years old than me.
Yeah.
So I remember once he got caught. He was out there trying to, get some berries, like sweet berries from a tree,
Yes.
and they caught him. And then they complained to my father, and my father kind of he was the nephew of my father. Okay, so my father kind of beated him for some time, like few slaps and something like that. Because yeah, like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, it was very common. You could slap like the kids without any issue. So yeah, and it was very funny situation. And one thing about my father, uh, in the past, whenever he would like slap a child because of something bad that they did, then he would like buy them some chocolates or buy them some ice cream or something, just to make them feel good. So yeah, it was very interesting.
So interesting. I don't expect that mango trees grow in Pakistan. I think that this
Yeah,
South America or other countries.
we basically grow a lot of mangoes. We are like mango. We call mango the king of fruits. In Pakistan, we call the mango like the king of fruits.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we have basically we have this thing called like These are very famous, and there are so many different types of mangoes as well. And almost every Pakistani loves mangoes. It's like our favorite thing.
Uh, In
Yeah, it's
Ukraine,
quite
we
interesting.
also have mango by abroad, but it's not so tasty.
Yeah, but ours one are the best. Even I've seen videos of some people who had mangoes before as well, but when they had Pakistani mango for the first time ever, their face was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are like very, very kind of tasty, I would say.
Mm. I like mango juice. I sometimes bought it on shop
Mango juice?
juice.
Are you talking about like a milkshake or something?
Uh, it's a packages.
You are talking about the mango juice, like the process, like from some company, like yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I see. But yeah, but the very interesting thing is Vladimir. Probably it is not made of the real mangoes.
yeah,
It's made of just the flavor. Yeah.
yeah, you're right. But mango don't grow in Ukraine because winter
Yeah.
is so frost.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
some people uh, try to grow uh, peach. Yeah, peach. You
But
know,
peach and apricot can grow in like your weather. Am I right? Like this type of fruits.
with apricot no problem. It's winter is not problem to these trees. Uh, but uh, for example, peach. My grandmother tried to grow peach, but after first of second winter, the trees die because it's so cold weather for this tree.
Mm, yeah, I can understand this. That's very tricky because like you don't even understand because tree is not like a child who will tell you what is going on. Sometimes we don't even realize that trees have like some diseases.
Yeah,
And we feel like they're suddenly dying, but there was something going on.
yes.
By the way, it seems like it's like a cold morning today. Yeah.
Uh, yes. Uh, last few days is so cold in the morning, about 10 degrees.
Mhm. Yeah, that's interesting. Last night, basically, I was taking a lesson like 11 p.m. in the night, middle of the night, like about 12, 11, and the temperature was still 33 in the night.
Oh, so hot.
Insane,
Yeah.
insane. You know. Right now, even it is just 8 and the temperature is already 30.
In the afternoon, the temperature is um, the 25 degrees. It's
Mm-hmm. Okay.
normal. But in
That,
the evening and in the
yeah,
morning,
that's the temperature
so
I
cold.
like.
Yeah.
That's the temperature I like, basically. Because I think more than 20, less than 30, good temperature.
Yeah, yes, you're right. It's
But yeah,
comfort,
it's not possible. Yeah,
comfortable.
please. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. You can wear shorts if you want to. You can wear a hoodie if you want to. There is no problem. Yeah.
Uh, nowadays in Ukraine is so interesting situation. Uh, then you go
Yeah.
outside the streets, you can see people with uh, hoodie and trousers.
Uh-huh.
And near you can see people in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, it's a
So
very
different
interesting
clothes.
situation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It certainly is very interesting, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's the situation. Okay, that's interesting. That because yeah, it happens in some other countries as well. I've seen videos of some, but these are very small amount of people. Yeah, like not too many people do this type of ridiculous things. Only some crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. By the way, I'll call you from my computer right now. Okay, do you mind?
Yes, of course.
Do you know? Okay, at the end I said, "Do you mind?" It
Yes,
means
yes, I don't mind. Don't mind.
yeah. This is the right answer. Yes, I don't
So
mind. I
correct,
want to
correct
like
answer. I understand.
yeah, yeah. No, it's completely fine. Okay, I'll call you. I'll call you. Just give me a second. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
Yeah. Last night I had sorry, last day I had many lessons, and then late night I only had I went to the bed a little late as well. I only had like 6 hours to sleep. So that's the reason I was not like very perfect in the start, and I was not able to wake up like on the right time. I had so many alarms, but I still was like, somehow if I could sleep more.
Yes. It always problem with sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I also cannot find time to sleep enough because in
Yeah.
the evening I want to be with my wife,
Mm-hmm.
and usually I went to bed at midnight or late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by the way, I forgot. I'm telling you my sleeping story, but I remember that you are waking up early as well. So, how was it like today? Were you able to sleep well or no?
Oh, I try to wake up in 5:35, but I
Okay.
can't. I try to wake up at 5:50, and also
Ah, okay. You had
can't.
different alarms like me, yeah?
Yes, I just woke up at the last minute and 5:49.
Uh-huh, okay. Yeah, it was similar situation. I normally have yeah, please go on, sorry.
Uh, I just want to ask you: is anything change then start study period in 1st September? Did you have more or less students, or they change study time?
Basically, Vladimir, the situation is most of my students are adults.
Yes.
Most of my students are adults. There are few students who are in university or something, but most of my students are like working people. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
So it really do not depend on this.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because most people like are like you, they are going to visit a country, they are going to shift to a country, or they are already working in an international company. They need to international clients, talk to international clients. They need to have meetings in English. So that's why they come to me for help. Yeah, mostly this is the situation. So in that regard, it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, in since September, about 13 days, I have had more than average lessons. Yeah, in the 13 days, probably these are the most lessons I've ever
Yes.
done or something.
Yes. Because
Because you know,
yes,
yes, please go on. No, 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 you go on.
I'm also working. I'm not study, but my children is studying. I should change my schedule.
Yeah, of course. So changing of schedule is something that keeps happening, but as you know, I'm a very flexible person, so I try to offer my students a time that is good for them, like I did with you. Yeah, but we'll see, where it goes in the future.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're welcome. It's all right. Yeah, because I believe if I can change the time, why not? Why not we discuss the time? Because you have some limitations with your time availability. I the only limitation I have is the other student booking the time. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely try to like accommodate the time rather being available for someone else. Why not? I can do that for you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I see. So, how was your yesterday at work? Like the day, how did the day go? Like last day?
Uh, so yesterday I
Mm-hmm.
I had many trips
Okay.
because many shops needs to
Mm-hmm.
help
Yeah.
to and not also my city Dnipro and also near Dnipro it's city called Novomoskovsk. It's around
Mm-hmm. Okay. How far is that?
not so far, around to 30, 20 kilometers from Dnipro.
Mm-hmm.
And
20 kilometers. Yes.
I went to this shop, and after that
Mm-hmm.
I came back to Dnipro and
Mm-hmm.
visited also some shops.
Mm-hmm.
And I I be on call.
Mm-hmm.
Many people also called me. For
Mm-hmm.
example, from bank we change post terminals. You know, bank's terminals. Then you pay for credit card. We change these terminals for more modern
Okay, I see.
wireless terminals.
Mm-hmm.
Can work without cables.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And
Uh,
it also
yes.
needs to my attention because I need to do
Mm-hmm.
some uh, uh, some tuning. I need to do some tuning for
Mm-hmm.
cash register. This
Okay.
terminal can be work. And
Mm-hmm.
uh, my boss leave work a little early.
Mm-hmm.
There was one person who can
Mm-hmm.
who can work yesterday. And
Okay.
yes, and now my boss on vacation,
Okay.
take 10 days vacation.
10 days. It's a
10
long
days.
vacation.
Yeah. After that, uh, after these 10 days, we work together 1 week, and
Mm-hmm.
I also will go to vacation for 40 days, 2 weeks.
14 days.
Oh, sorry, for 14 days.
It's alright. It's alright. I thought 40. Yeah, that'd be so good.
Yeah, maybe you're surprised.
Yeah, I was.
Then,
And then you instantly said 2 weeks. I was like, ah, okay, it is 14, not 40. Yeah.
yeah, 14. I understand think in English, and then I read any dates. I try to read in English,
Mm-hmm.
but so sometimes I do mistakes
Mm-hmm.
in date. Oh, I want to ask you, uh,
Yes, yes, please.
when you study English, what ways you choose to study? You think in English, or you try to read, you call everything things at home in English?
Okay. I was just trying to think in English. I was not just like randomly saying things in English. But yeah, I just tried to think in English. But Vladimir, I did a very good thing that I always had this intention to study English. I always wanted to study English since I was a little child, in the school.
Yes.
So that gave me a good like base because I was always looking for some words to learn in English or to learn how to make sentences. Even right now, my vocabulary is not like a huge vocabulary. I just believe in saying what you want to say in a simple way. I don't like to complicate the sentences. I don't believe in that. So I
Yes.
never had too much vocabulary. I always was very smart in making the sentences. What type of sentences are good to say what I want to say. So yeah, that's where I was good. And another thing I was doing, Vladimir, that I was watching a lot of videos every day. I was watching like American TV show clips. I was watching like movies. I was watching and all those things to help me. Like it was not just for English, because I enjoyed the movies as well. So I was not just doing that for learning purpose. I was doing that for entertainment purpose, like having fun.
Yes.
And then somehow it helped me. It helped me a lot uh, to understand the sentences in English, how what I can say, how I can say this, and all that. And another thing that I did was I used to practice sometimes speaking to myself, something like that. It's not common, not everyone can do this, but I did that. Yeah. So these are the bunch of the things that I did.
Uh, did your friends also learn English? Can you practice with your friends?
My friends can speak English, but we do not practice with each other. Do you understand? So it's
Yes.
not possible when you have a friend. For example, let's say you and Julia, both of you can speak like a basic level of English. You guys will never be able to speak with each other in English because it's very awkward, yeah. Because
Yeah.
you guys will always communicate in Ukrainian or Russian, not English. So it's like the same situation with my friends. My friends can also speak English, but we never practice with each other, or even we never did. practice in the past as well. We never.
Yes, I understand.
So yeah, that's like a thing, you know.
Because I also try to practice English with Julia, but this
That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't work.
yes, doesn't work. Every Saturday I try to speak with Ivan and Julia in English,
Yeah.
but it's not so long. It's just
Yeah, it's
a couple of
it's hard
phrases.
as well. Yeah,
So
yeah, it's hard, you know. But yeah, don't worry. Once you will be in like Canadian environment, you will automatically improve. And yeah, you don't have to worry about your kids. Of course, they will definitely improve, you know. But Ivan and Stefan, are they able to like speak some in level of English right now or no?
Ivan little learning English at school, but it's
Mm,
not enough.
of
Stepan
course.
uh, Stepan don't know English.
It's not going to be very easy for the children in the start. For the boys, yeah. Once you'll go to the Canada, I think it will take them 2 years to start speaking very well. But it will happen. It will happen eventually.
Yes, you're right. Uh, I remember myself when I was a child.
Yeah.
Uh, it also whatever you learn, it was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
And, learn new words and rules.
Yeah, yeah, of
I
course.
remember this time, and I see how hard now it
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to me.
I see. By the way, of course, you are from a cold area. So do you drink alcohol and this type of things?
Sorry, can you
Do you
repeat?
drink alcohol? Do you drink like a beer or vodka, alcohol? Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, it sometimes happen, but not so often.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's change your mind.
Mm-hmm. I
Just
agree.
just you drink, you seem so fun and happy, but
Mm-hmm.
after that, head is uh, for example, I have a headache.
Headache, yeah.
Headache. Yes, exactly. Don't like alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
For I know in uh, Muslim countries, alcohol is
Mm-hmm.
deny.
It's not allowed basically.
Yes,
Do you understand?
not allowed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not allowed basically. Yeah, because in our religion it is not allowed. For the Muslims to drink, it's not allowed. So it is
Yes.
same in the Muslim countries. But non-Muslim people can drink. Even in our country, non-Muslim people can drink.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
understand.
example, if you are Christian, you are in Pakistan, you can drink. Like publicly, you can buy alcohol as well. But mostly people don't drink like publicly. Even Muslim. Like there are some Muslims who also drink. They are not very perfect Muslims. So do I. But yeah, they because in Vladimir it's very interesting. Vladimir is very interesting in our society. The If you drink alcohol, people do not respect you. So it is
Yeah.
not just religiously bad. It is bad, socially as well. People do not. It's like a bad, it's considered as a bad thing. If someone drink alcohol and walking in the street, like having some fight, because alcohol make you do things. So yeah, having fight or using abusive words or something. So yeah, when people see you like drinking alcohol, people don't respect you. And that is another situation. There are so many rich and very respectful people. They drink, but they don't drink in front of people. They drink like in their rooms or like in the house. Yeah, something like that. So it's not just a religious thing; it's kind of a social thing as well in our part of the world.
Yes, I also think so. Ukraine also then
Hmm.
anyone drink a lot of alcohol,
Yeah,
people don't respect him.
yeah, of course, of course.
It's a problem.
And yeah, it certainly is. By the way, I see the time is up. Of course, you also have to go, and I only have like 14 minutes to prepare my breakfast or something. Then I have two
Yeah,
more lessons. So, yeah, it's time
yeah,
to say goodbye. Take care of yourself,
yeah.
and
I
I will
also will
be,
prepare breakfast for my children.
I will be
So
looking forward to see you. Yeah, Friday morning. After
Friday, yeah,
1 day, we will meet again. Yeah, and
yeah, you're right.
Vladimir, by the way, that is your last scheduled lesson. Okay, after that, you don't have a lesson, so that is also something that you have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, today I will see schedule and
So, sorry.
uh, today I will see schedule.
Schedule. Okay. Yeah, you
Schedule.
can see. We see. Yeah, the student has already booked the time, this time, but this time her school has also started, so she has missed few days in the week. So if you want to have a early morning lesson, you can choose probably Tuesday or like Thursday or something like that. So you can check on the calendar. Yeah.
Yes, okay, I check it.
Okay, then take care.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank
Sorry
you.
for being
Bye.
late. Sorry for being late.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye 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 bye.